Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Before we get this battle started, I want to say if you haven't checked out my 7 eggs video for my egg lock, a link to that will be in the description. So, yeah, click on that link if you haven't already. Yeah. Alright, let's get into the battle. Okay, so I'm going to be leading out with my Ambipom as she leads out with her Ariados. I led out with this thing. I'm actually not entirely sure why. I guess it... Oh, no, it's because it carries a Focus Sash, most likely. So I can double hit it and then break through the Focus Sash. Haha! I know what I'm doing, sort of. Okay, so... Now she's going to switch into her Mawile, and obviously you really don't have anything to do with this. So, I don't have anything to do against it. Yeah, I can't talk. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch out in my Hitmontop so I can intimidate this thing, and then I can live the Sucker Punch, even though it's not gonna hurt me at all. Anyways, so like I said, she's gonna Mega Evolve, and she's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, obviously, because that's the only thing Mega Mawiles are even really good at. So yeah. And she's going to withdraw because of the Intimidate, and she knows I'm really probably not going to hit her even. She's going to switch out into her Aromatisse, which is actually really interesting. I don't think I've seen any yet. Well, I haven't seen any on the opponents I've used before, other than this one. I've seen one person use it in a video where they just used 100 bajillion besides the point. Anyways, so right here, I know this thing's going to go for a Moonblast and knock me out, or do at least a good amount of damage, so I'm going to switch out into Mew, who I know has at least decent defenses, considering it has 100 in every stat. So I know I can take this at least pretty well, and then I can go for a Nasty Plot or a Sludge Wave, because I carry that for whatever reason. So she's gonna get leftovers. Like I said, I'm gonna go for a Nasty Plot, so I can get my special attack up. Then I can one-hit this thing, most likely. She's gonna go for the Moonblast, and I think she ends up lowering my special attack. Yep, she ends up lowering my special attack, which really sucks. Because that means it's really not super likely I'll knock it out. I know it's super effective and I still have a boost, but even so, it's still not stab, for one, and two, this thing's really bulky. So, yeah, like I said, doesn't quite knock it out. But she does get poison, which means that after this turn, both of us are going to be knocked out. So at least it's not a horrible situation, because this thing was kind of a threat. Not super, but kind of. Anyways, so after the leftovers, it's still going to get knocked out, thankfully, because if it didn't, that would suck. I'm gonna wait for it to catch up right here, because honestly, I can't remember what I switched into. Okay, I'm gonna switch out my Excelgor, and she's gonna go out into Ariados. Not the most favorable situation for me, because I know this thing's gonna carry Spiderweb, because why else would you use a freaking Ariados on your team? They're horrible. But they do have Insomnia, which is nice. She's going to go for the Sticky Web, which really isn't good because Sticky Web is honestly so stupid. It can make a Choice Scarf Pokemon have normal speed, which is, honestly, that's so broken. But whatever. On Pokemon like Hitmontop, where it's not fast anyways, it's not going to matter. I'm going to go for the Intimidate, lower its attack, or I'm going to switch in, get the Intimidate. It's going to lower its attack. Doesn't really matter, though, because Hitmontop or Ariados really isn't meant for attacking. It's really just meant for stalling instead of setting up Sticky Web. She goes for the Sticky Web again, I guess. I don't remember that very well. Whatever. And I'm going to go for the Earthquake. The Infestation's not doing very much to me because it's not very effective, and Infestation is just meant to lock you in there, not meant to do a ton. I'm going to go for the Earthquake one more time and knock out this Ariados, which is nice. Because this thing was kind of obnoxious. It wasn't really threatening, just obnoxious. She's gonna go back out into her Mawile, and right here I know that this thing's gonna outspeed me and go for the Play Rough, but just in case, I'm gonna stay in and go for the Rapid Spin. Oh, that's why she was going for Sticky Webs. Ah, right, I totally didn't forget this thing carried Rapid Spin. That didn't happen. She's gonna go for the Play Rough one more time and knock me out. So it's a really good thing she missed, because otherwise I would have had to deal with Sticky Webs, and that's no fun. I'm gonna switch out into my Floatzel, and she's going to go for the Sucker Punch. That's going to end up just barely not killing me. I'm going to go for the Waterfall because I want to get off as much damage as I can. It does about half-ish. And I'm going to switch out right here into my Vanillux so that I can take a sucker punch. Well, not get hit by a sucker punch if you want to call it that. Right here, I'm going to end up going for the flash cannon because obviously Ice Beam's not going to do very much because it's not very effective. I get the special defense lower. It really doesn't matter though because at this point she doesn't have enough health to live any hit. She's gonna go for the sucker punch, and since I'm defensive, I can live that. Not well, but I can live it. I'm gonna go for the flash cannon, and that's going to end up knocking out the Mawile, which is great. I'm gonna get the leftovers recovery, and now she's going to switch into her Machamp, which really isn't the greatest thing for me, although I do think I outspeed it, so it's not horrible. I end up going for the Toxic because this thing's pretty much guaranteed to carry no guard instead of Guts, so it can go for dynamic punches and stuff, or cross chop, I don't know. She's running some weird sets, but I'm gonna switch out right here and, okay, she's not running weird sets, they're just weird, like, she did some weird things, in this is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna switch it into my Floatzel right here, and I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet because, actually I'm not sure why I didn't just go for the Waterfall, but whatever. She's gonna go for the Cross Chop one more time, as the Toxic does a little bit more damage every turn. And now, I'm going to switch into my Ambipom, because I know I'll outspeed, and I can just fake out if not. What? Was I expecting like the Mach Punch in this or something? I'm really honestly confused as to why I didn't just go for a double hit right there. But I guess I could go for that and then let the Toxics damage it more. So I don't know. Whatever. That's going to knock out the Machamp, and she's going to switch out into her Barbarical, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to go for the Thief right here because a double hit won't do very much. She's going to go for the Brick Break, and that is going to knock me out. But I still have one more Pokemon left, so it's not horrible. I'm going to go back out into Excelgar, and considering I outspeed this thing, and even if it had like Aqua Jet, which it can't get, I can go for the Giga Drain and knock it out. So, Excelgar coming through at the last second, very nice, even though it's usually meant for support, but whatever. Oh, alright, sorry about that, I right-clicked my mouse. Yeah, right-clicked for a second. Never mind. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.